Morgan, how timely is it to have a game like you guys did against the Boston Bruins where just about everything went right, coming into a game tonight against an opponent that has really challenged you over the last couple of years?
Yeah. Obviously, our game's kind of hasn't been where we wanted it to be. The last couple of weeks, and I think that Boston game was probably the first step towards getting us going back in the right direction. And tonight's a great opportunity, like you said. We haven't fared too well against them, the last couple of years. So it just looks like a great opportunity for us to kind of go out there and play a really good game against a good opponent.
The argument could be made that during that four-game losing streak, perhaps the best game you played was in Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while now. It's been such a busy schedule, honestly. They all kind of blend together. But, we talked about it in that stretch. We had a lot of games where it's, tied games going into the third period. And, ultimately we weren't able to find a way to come up with a win. So, even during that stretch when we weren't playing our best hockey, it's right there. It's just a matter of kind of bearing down at the right times.
You have to maybe almost block out the lack of success that you've had against them. I mean, you've been, as a team, you guys have been pretty good. There's not many situations where we can talk about lengthy losing streaks against a particular opponent, but do you block that out or do you use that as a positive?
Yeah, it's not really. I think that's more of a narrative that you guys have. I don't think we think about it as much, to be honest with you. It's, they're a good quality team, and, at times we obviously haven't put our best effort forward, but like I said, we have so many games here that they all kind of blend together, and for us it doesn't really matter who we're playing or what our record has been against them in past years. It's about this year and tonight. So
you talked about that Bruins game being a step in the right direction. Outside of getting points and winning, what are some of the signs that you have noticed happens with this team when you feel like you're getting your game back in order?
Yeah, I looked at some of the stats this morning with Matty Prefontaine there, and it's rush chances against. Like, that's a big part of our game that's slipped quite a bit. So those are self-inflicted wounds. Those are mistakes that, oftentimes we're making, whether it's turning pucks over or not tracking properly on the back check. So to me, that's a big indicator that you can see. And there's obviously other things. I think, our shot volume went up quite a bit in that Boston game in terms of, not just the attempts, but getting pucks through and getting bodies to the net. And, ultimately it wound up in 8 goals. So, obviously we had some bounces, but I think we were kind of pushing pucks in the right direction as well.
For 2 seasons with Bones, he talked a lot about you guys being all for one for all. Tuesday, was that kind of a reinforcement, almost a statement that pack mentality really is part of the DNA of this club now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, guys didn't really like the way that unfolded with Gussie there, and obviously if Stan and Laus, both of them, give a ton of credit to them for stepping up and kind of, being willing to put themselves on the line for it. So I think, Bones talked about it, Arnie talks about it, we talk about it as a team. It's just kind of having each other's backs, and like you said, I think kind of showed that.